says in Pirkei Avot, Rabbi Elazar HaKapar אומר, קנאה, התאווה והכבוד מוציאים את האדם מן העולם. The קנאה, person is jealous. Then we have ta'ava, which is a person desires, and the kavod, which is the honor. It drives a person out of this world. And we see in this week's parasha from Korach that he was such a great person, but still nevertheless he succumbed to this midah of kin'ah, of jealousy and desiring. There's a beautiful story that said, it's a nice mashal that's brought down, and there was a lion that he was about to attack a fox, and the fox said, "No, Mr. Lion, don't eat me." And he said, "Why not?" And the fox replied to the lion, and he said, "Listen, I don't have so much meat. After you eat me, it's not going to satisfy you. Let me show you a big person that has a lot of meat on him, and then you'll be satisfied." So the lion said to the fox, "That sounds like a good idea." So the fox took the lion and he showed him a person full of meat, and he said, "There you go, go to this person and eat him up." So the lion said, "But I'm scared. What if this person prays, and through his prayer I am going to not succeed to eat him? I'm going to fail." So the fox said, "No, don't worry. His prayer won't be able to affect you, and he won't even be able to affect your son. Maybe it will be able to affect your grandson." So he said, "Okay." As the lion runs towards the person, all of a sudden he falls into a pit. And the fox peeks down into the hole where the lion was, and the lion says to him, "How could you do this to me? You said that it won't affect me or my child, maybe my grandchild." So he said, "Maybe it's because of your grandfather's sin that this is happening to you." So he said, "My grandfather's sin? Why should that affect me?" He said, "Maybe you should have thought about your grandson before you were running, before you said that it's okay, that let it affect my grandson." What do we see from here? The lion, he was hungry. He wasn't thinking. Of course, it's a mashal, it's a parable, but when a person, he's in the mode and he's not thinking and he has his desires, he doesn't think. So too with Korach. There's another beautiful mashal that Rabbeinu Yosef Chaim, known as the Ben Ish Chai, he brings from the Sefer Rashit Chochmah. And the mashal is as follows. There was kin'ah and chemda. There was jealousy, and chemda is like desire, just like ta'ava, the desire, lust, desire. And they were walking, and all of a sudden, the kin'ah, the jealousy, and chemda, desire, they see the king. And the king says to them, "If one of you asks for me something, I'm going to give the other one double." So they were fighting with each other. No one wanted to ask first until chemda, until desire pushed kin'ah, pushed jealousy, and jealousy asked first. Jealousy asked the king, "Why don't you take one of my eyes out?" So that in order for chemda, desire, to have two eyes taken out. That was Korach. Even though he knew that everything was from Shamayim and everything was Moshe Rabbeinu was saying emet, he was just making believe as if he didn't believe it in order to get Chas Shalom, the people, Am Yisrael, not to believe in Moshe Rabbeinu. And also we see how great it is, the machloket, when people have fights and quarrels between one another. The Torah says that even babies, Hashem Yerachem, even babies died. We know that a person doesn't get judged at least in Bedin 13, over here in Bedin Shel Mala is 20. We see when it comes to machloket, even babies, 1 year old died. We see how dangerous it is that a person has any fights or any arguments with a person. There should always be shalom. Be'ezrat Hashem, in the Zechut, that we learn from the Torah, we learn from the Parshiyot. The Zohar says, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai says, that whoever looks at the Torah Kedosha and says it's Sefer Sipurim, it's just stories, tipach rucho, it's a big curse, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai says. Rather, we look at the Torah, we look how to live. What should we do in our day-to-day lives? So we take from this, from what Korach did, we take from this not to have kin'ah to have a good eye on everyone. And in that zechut, we should have the ge'ulah, b'mhera, b'yamenu, amen.